Hello, I'm Mal, and welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. So this episode marks the first kind of traditional run that I'm doing after the Corpse and Hound update. So I'm not exactly sure what we're going to run into on these champion runs that I'm planning on doing, but my guess is it's going to be interesting. So before we go in and face maggots that have 85% protection value, I am going to do some more locking of abilities. So we go here to the sanitarium, and for those of you that didn't watch the update video, this is a change that happened in the recent update. So you go to the sanitarium, you throw someone in the treatment ward, and then you can select an ability. In this case, yeah, I want to preserve quick reflexes. So I'm going to grab that on Copley. And that'll take a week to take effect. And then let's see, is there anything on JP we want to keep? Yep, quick reflexes. Ooh. Actually, I think unyielding. Yeah, I'm gonna lock that one first. And then Wilson. 2 speed if above. 75 torchlight, early riser. That's not bad. It's not a bad one. But let's grab Stafford. Let's see what Stafford has. Armor Tinkerer is worthless. Faded's pretty good. Natural Eye. Quick Draw. Quick Draw's good. Let's lock that. Okay, now. I think I do have a disease to remove. Who was it? Was it Cameron? Somebody actually had a disease. Was it Bob? Huh. I don't remember. Anyway, they're all getting stress treatment, the lower level guys. And I'm really surprised that no one asked to take over Bob, our new Plague Doctor, and sponsor him with a name, a proper name. Like, what? What's going on with that? Slackers? And no one wanted to be the Hound Master? Okay, so be it. Alright, but in this episode, what we're going to do is we're going to take out some of our level 6 people. And we're going to take Darkstar because I want to level her up. And 2, I want to test out Poison Dart. It's been improved, and the fact that now damage over time abilities go right through protection. This is potentially a really good ability, so I want to check it out for myself. So I am going to provision up, and then we will head into some level 5 dungeon. See you in a sec. Okay, so we find ourselves in the dungeon. Now, we are in the Weald, and this is a long dungeon run. Now, this is my first attempt at a long dungeon run since the Corpse and Hound update. And for those of you watching this down the road, the Corpse and Hound update came out on July 15th of 2015, and the game is still scheduled for release, full release, on October of this year. Okay, now, with that said, the reason I selected this particular group, one, is I did want to test out something on my Grave Robber, and I want to get her some experience. But the other reason I selected this group is because this allows us to test a lot of the new or changed skills from said update. So let's start here. We have Harry, our leper, and he has a Tough Ring and a Sun Ring. Now, if we take a look at his skills, Purge. This clears all corpses from the battlefield. This is a new mechanic, so I wanted to be able to utilize this. The other thing I like about the leper is with the increases to the self-heal and the resist, as well as withstand, this character is self-sufficient for the most part. They can heal themselves, they can remove their own stress. I think over the stretch of a long dungeon run, that's gonna be a factor. Okay, now let's look at our Grave Robber. I've gone with Pick to the Face, Lunge, Shadow Fade, and then Poison Dart, which is not something that I would use in the past, but I'm using it now because I think that it's particularly ideal considering the high levels of protection. Again, damage over time skills pass right through the protection value of an opponent. So we're going to test it out. I've got a good feeling about it. Okay, in the third position, likewise, Plague Doctors, which I've always liked. As you well know, I have always been a fan. Now that they have damage over time, cutting through protection, these guys are viable again. Yeah, the Plague Doctors, absolutely. And then they also have the Cure camping skill, so you can remove target disease and not have to pay for it back in town. That's also very cool. And I had theorized this in the update video, that in a long dungeon run like this, you try to get through the dungeon on your first camp with buffs, and then your second one you would use right before the end to get rid of stress, but also now you have the option to remove disease. Pretty cool. Okay, so he's running the Blasphemous Vial and the Tough Ring. On Darkstar, she's running the Tough Ring and the Sun Ring. And then in the last position we have Sasko, our Jester, and there's also changes here, which I've noticed not many people seem to be talking about, but this is kind of cool. So you've got Finale, right, which now allows you to go back 3, right? So you push back 3 when you use it, and Solo forwards you 3. So from the 4th position, you can go forward with Solo and hit everyone, right? Hit all of the enemies, and then the next turn you can do Finale and go pink and back to your spot. So kind of what I'm thinking I'm going to do is round 1, I'll do Battle Ballad. Round 2, I would do Solo, which would jet me forward. Round 3, I do Finale, which would take me back. That's kind of my thought process here. And it looks like it's a pretty beefy hit. If you look at Finale, look at this. You've got ACC base of 110, an increased damage mod of 50%, crit mod of 17%, and of course then it debuffs you, but who cares? If you get in a really good hit and then go back to the 4th position, then you just go back to doing Battle Ballad, right? Because if you did Battle Ballad on round 1, boom, Solo on round 2, boom. Finale on round 3, boom, now you're back in the 4th position, it's time for you to hit Ballad Battle again. Perfect, I love it. So we'll try it out, hopefully it's good. Okay, let's see. Let me make sure all my camping skills are right, and then we will jump into a camp here and get us some bonuses going. Don't think there's anything here. Nope. That's one thing, other than the Cure, which is cool. Little bit weak on the camping skills. Plague Doctor needs some more love there. So, devs, please, give us some more love. Snuff Box removes target disease. That's new as well here on the Grave Rubber. Yeah, not much we can do there either. Can you scout? Yeah, night moves. Okay. And then our Leper. What are we going to do here? Probably do Reflection for the plus accuracy. Yeah, this looks right. Also, in terms of stocking up, since I didn't know what to expect, I spent a fortune grabbing a ton of supplies, as you can see here. It's way overkill, I'm sure, but since I don't know exactly what to expect, I figure better safe than sorry, because I don't really want to lose anyone. Alright, so let's camp up.
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against the coming
3 stress here. Nah, we don't need to worry about that. Okay, so let's do Reflect. And Night Moves. And there's not much here we can do, really. Oh, there's a Stress Resist. Okay, we can put that on the Grave Robber. And then we have plus 10%, plus 25% stress resist. Yeah, let's do that. So plus 10 accuracy. I would give it to the Leper for the accuracy, but the stress thing, stress resist part, he can deal with his own stress. So I'm going to put it on the Grave Robber. So plus 50% stress resist, plus 10% accuracy, plus 10% accuracy. Okay, that's good. We don't really have anything else. I guess I could... There, get rid of that little bit of stress that the Grave Robber had coming in. Oh, look, that's cool! Night Moves, 31% scouting bonus, so it shows us right here. I like it! Awesome. A lot of people have been critical about the new update, which I was, frankly, a little bit surprised about. You know, that the enemies, they're too tough now, and They gave us the tools, folks. At least from my playing so far in the last, 18 hours or so that I've been playing, off and on. I slept a little bit. They gave us tools. So if something's got high protection, then start using, dots on it. Use damage over time stuff, folks. All right. Oh, I'm not in the right position for poison dart. Okay, that's all right. I'm gonna open with Shadow Fade anyway, so bonk, slide back, and he resisted, but that's okay, I guess. Incision. Now he's being bled. Might have to actually test out Poison Dart and then not use it in this lineup, actually. Yeah, we'll try it out, and we'll probably switch for a different skill. Let's see. Attack or grab some extra protection? Let's just attack. Good hit. And should we try out this, or should we do solo? Oh, let's try it out. Okay, so we got a buff, got plus 18 speed for 3 rounds. Holy moly. Okay, let's use Finale and hit her and slide back. That's pretty cool. So now you can't do, hardly any damage back there, so then you would start buffing the team. Okay, Poison Dart. And she's gonna be dead. And let's whack this guy. Okay, so she's gone.
Alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Incision. It's actually not horrible in position 2. I'll just need to change his skills a little bit. And Battle Ballad. So far, so good. Has anybody got any stress yet? No? Okay. Party ballad again, then. And there we have it.
Perhaps the turning point.
Okay, let's go ahead and use that anti-venom. Grab the rest of it. That's fine, we'll leave the 50 gold, I don't care. Alright, now, let's take a look here. Noxious Blast. Yeah, we could do this and leave him in rank 2. Can't use Battlefield Medicine from rank 2, though, either. I don't know, though. This Poison Dart's pretty darn good now. Here, go ahead and eat up. Well, we need a spot heal. I mean, stuff's gonna happen, and we need a spot heal. Yeah, we're gonna have to give up Poison Dart in this lineup, unfortunately. Alright, so we'll do Toxic Trickery instead. And we'll shift, but clearly Poison Dart is a cool skill now. I like it a lot. It does decent base damage, and then it does damage over time, passing right through the protection. Yeah, it's definitely worth it, folks. Emboldening Vapor, plus 33% damage, plus 7 speed. Or Disorienting Blast. We should probably try that out since it clears all corpses and it does a shuffle. I like that idea. So we could get rid of what? I guess get rid of Incision. Ooh, Incision's pretty good though. Alright, we'll do it. That's fine. Disorienting Blast. What else do we need here? I think we're good. Let's keep going. Shallow grave. Shovel? Shovel, right? Nah, I only have 4. We're gonna have to skip that. I might come back through and get it later.
The light, the promise of safety.
I'm digging on these little changes. The new art for the abandoned quest thing shows it shows your. I guess I'm just gonna show any of the camping bonuses up here now as little icons. That's awesome. So I like this. 31% scouting bonus is cool, but we still don't know, unless I'm missing this somewhere, where's the baseline scout? Like, why don't you just tell us what the total scout chance is? Yeah. That would be nice to have. A map, okay. Useful. Oh, right. She's it out of there.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Okay, let's grab some more food. And we know we've got a fight right here. Oh, maggots. Look at them. 80% protection. They are tough little boogers now. Yep. Let's see. Do I want to shadow fade? 69 hit points over here, huh? Let's just attack, actually. Try to blind him. There we go. Battle Ballad. Well, here's an example of using something that's damage over time. What's their blight resist? 78%? Alright, let's go for this guy. And that'll pass straight through, so this thing's effectively done. And I'm gonna go ahead and do solo. Okay, so that one's done. Let's see, lunge. On that one, good.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
All right, we dodged it, good. Okay, now we're gonna do... Oh, all right, she slid forward, so you can't do it. I guess we do solo again? No, let's just slide back on our own. That's better. Noxious Blast, yes. Oh, a crit, nice. And he's blighted, good. And let's shadow fade back. Resisted. I hate him. Smack. Skull toss. All right. Bad thing about these guys is that when they hit you, you take stress hits. Unfortunately. Inspiring Tune or Battle Ballad? Inspiring Tune's fine. Let's do that. 20 crit. Nice. You don't see those nearly as often anymore, actually, crits. At least on the hero side. Okay, let's do another Noxious Blast. Ooh, jeez. That was a little vicious. Urge, huh? Nope. Chop!
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Get a little heal in. And no, we probably should have just attacked.
Terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
Yeah. Not going to be able to out-heal anything. Which, by the way, the devs talked about recently. You know, there's been some little bit of rumblings about, you know, that healing still isn't sufficient. The healing was never supposed to keep you at full health. You were never supposed to out-heal the damage that you were taking. The deal with healing in this game is just to keep you off death's door so you don't lose your character. That's all it was about. I think people maybe newer to the game are not familiar with that, but that's the case.
A faint hope blossoms.
Okay, so let's use up some of this food. Okay, we'll drop that. We'll use this. We'll take that gold.
Lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Corrupted Giant. Wow, 130 health, huh? Prone. Cultist. Okay, well, we need to get rid of her. She marks. Stun. Solo? No, let's start with Battle Ballad. You know what? Let's go ahead and get some extra protection value. Poison spores. Okay. Resisted it. Very good. Target shuffle. Huh. Let's try this. Not resisted. What's his move resist? 120? I shouldn't have even tried that. There we go. Goodbye to the crone.
Give them no quarter.
Okay, now we're gonna do solo.
A devastating blow.
Smack the giant. Yep, pick up some stress. It's alright, we'll be fine. Light level, we need some light. Okay, now, finale on... Oh, really? Can't hit her with it, huh? Okay, that's fine. Hit the Corrupted Giant then. Oh, 36 crit, that was nice. Have enough damage to kill her this turn. We really don't. I could try to blind her.
A singular strike.
Whittle this guy down. Okay, Battle Ballad? Almost. What's he got? 21 left? There we go.
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
Okay, inspiring tune. So Inspiring Tune, I guess, is just focused on a single target now? That's what it seems like. Interesting. Okay, so this will clear corpses, so let's do that. Moves her forward. Let's use Toxic Trickery and get rid of that. Oh, nice! 40 crit, wow. Good hit.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
That's true. It is. It's a slow and insidious killer. Okay, so, well, I want the emeralds. This is the problem, though, right? I have no, I have no space. Use up some of this food. Well, now we got some space. Let's grab that. Nope, I think we're good. Alright, now, we're gonna leave that. Yep, we're not gonna loot that now, because we need space, so we're just gonna keep moving. So I'm gonna just bypass some of this stuff. And my plan is to do this leg here, and then we'll kind of assess from there. Trap skill 90. Trap skill 90. You have stress, so let's give you the opportunity. Bonk! Got back 8 stress. Nice. So far, it's going, you know, relatively well, considering the group makeup is a little bit non-optimal. Oh, giant ectoplasm, huh? Just stun resist, 120, huh? Okay. See if we can shuffle him back. Nope. At least he can't spawn anything yet. So actually, maybe I should leave these guys up and we'll just focus on the giant ectoplasm so he can't do his replicating thing. Yeah, that is what I'm going to do, actually. Because these guys can hit us with Blight and some other stuff, but it's not nearly as bad. And I can cure that, so... which I need to do right now, actually. Let's go ahead and use Anti-Venom. Noxious Blast. There we go. Already got our buff up, right? Yep, okay. Solo, then? Don't want to lunge, because I want to use Revenge next turn, so pick to the face is fine.
Mortality clarified in a single strike.
Okay, marked him, fine. Okay, so let's use, well, not Revenge, Finale, right. There we go. Disorienting Blast. Sure, let's clear this away.
How quickly the tide turns.
Got 7 stress, 8 stress, 15 stress. Okay, let's focus it there. Nice! Okay, let's see. Battlefield Medicine... here? Toxic trickery. Oh, really? Didn't kill him, huh? Alright.
Well struck.
Patch myself up. There we go. Down you go, and that leaves us with one. That's cool. Let's see. Pick to the face.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Okay, let's see. Should I use another anti-venom? Nah. Well, I don't know. Actually, food's getting a little short here. I brought like 6 stacks of food. I mean, I'm testing a lot of different things here, folks. I mean, I'm testing the viability of some of these new skills, and I don't have, you know, I have a level 4 person with me and a champion dungeon, so I'm, you know, doing some things that are a little bit questionable. And I have no qualms about leaving, which I may end up doing, actually. But that's what you want me to do, right? Don't you guys want me to test stuff? I think you do. I have the feeling that you do want me to test stuff. Oh, we got a doggy. Corrupted giant. Alright. Let's see. Go for the dog first. Battle Ballad. This group doesn't have a lot of flexibility in terms of attacking into different ranks either, so somewhat limited. Let's see. We try to shuffle? What's his move resist? 70. I might be able to do it. Or not. Fine. Nice hit. Doing pretty well against this guy so far. Yeah, let's do Inspiring Tune. This kind of screwed us up a little bit here. Darn him. Darn him. Here, let's see if we can Shadow Fade him. There we go. Well, we can always Shadow Fade. The question is, was it going to stun him? And it did. That's good. Inspiring Tune. How about yourself? Pick to the face! Stuff in the wheel, too, has really high blight resistance stuff, too, so... not the ideal thing, but again, I wanted to test stuff, and I wanted to make it challenging, so long dungeon, champion dungeon in the Weald. The thought process is that if a group like this can be here with the proper planning, then it allows me to kind of test the top end value of some of these skills.
A trifling but a victory nonetheless.
Okay, so let's do this. Let's... Really haven't used Purge that much, so I'm gonna grab... Hugh, so at least we could attack into 2 ranks in theory. Yep, and then... Need something that we can attack into the back ranks with. Poison Dart would be ideal, but... Not gonna do that, so... Thrown Dagger? Instead of Lunge? Alright, let's do that. And since we've been in the 3rd rank with him, get rid of Noxious Blast, pick up Plague Grenade. Get rid of Disorienting Blast and pick up Incision. Yep, that's a little bit better, I think. We'll leave the Jester the way he is. Okay. Eat a little bit of food.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption.
Victim.
Malformed with misintent.
To the spreading corruption. Crack some more light.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Oh, Ectoplasm. Oh, I don't like these guys. Blight resist 105, huh? Alright, let's try to stun him. There we go, that's good. Seven, huh? % protection value. Alright. Slime Smack! No! There we go. I do agree, though. A lot of people said that, you know, the game is significantly harder. It is. Again, the devs were very upfront about this. I think that in terms of testing things for this update, it's pretty clear so far that they overtuned the enemies a bit. But that's okay. It's alright. It's fine. I'm sure they'll make further adjustments. Game is still very much in development. Ooh, that hurts. Let's just buff again. Of course, having said that, I did bring a particularly weak group in here. So they can spawn and add even when there's a corpse on the ground? Okay, I don't agree with that at all. That's stupid. I mean, now I have to fight the guy all over again. Yeah. Which we may not actually be able to pull this off. Well, see, the problem is you don't want to kill him. You want to get them all down on low health and then finish him off. Yeah. Oh, and you're gonna... again? Oh, okay. Yep. We're going to leave. Yep. Retreat from combat.
Sin is not in being outmatched, but in failing to recognize it.
Oh, I recognize it. I recognize it. We're gonna backtrack to this other room. Actually, hold on. Let's eat some food first. There you go. Get off death's door. Okay, so I think it's pretty clear that the viability of this particular group is not... I'm not feeling it in terms of trying to get through a long dungeon with these guys. So, what I am going to do is camp...
Gathered close in tenuous firelight and uneasy companionship.
Okay, and then, let's see. What's stress at? 1, 5, 5, okay. Well, I guess gallows humor, that's fine. Gets rid of the little bit of deal that we have here. Oh, and we got ambushed. Of course we did. At least these guys can't spawn ads, so that's a good thing. There we go. Good hit. Oh, nice. So you can get crits, you know, if you're running on dark, I guess, right? But I haven't seen any otherwise, at least not for us, or very, very few. Okay. Battle Ballad.
This expedition at least promises success.
Alright, so let's see. I'm going to backtrack, pick up a little bit of loot, and then I'm going to exit this dungeon. So I don't think I'm going to try to get through it. Well, I'm not going to try to get through it. It would be kind of stupid. Because those whatever guys back down here in this room, the ectoplasms, yeah, they're that's not something that this group can do. You actually need a lot of AoE damage and stuns, and we don't have that. It's just not viable. No. So let's see, was there something else up here to loot? No. Can head down here though. But basically no stress, so the only downside of us departing is that we don't get the experience. Yeah. Well, and we will pick up stress leaving, I guess. But that's what we're gonna do, because it's the smart play, people, so I hope that you agree with my decision. So I'm gonna end this one here. I hope that you enjoyed it, regardless of the fact that we weren't able to get through it. And that you join me for the next one. Thanks so much, folks. Until next time, I'm Mal, and I'll see you later.